Maybe we can come to some type of happy medium. Yadira cut Brandi off. Shut up, you bitch, she whispered, as if she was getting irritated with the sound of Brandi's voice. What we're going to do now is go pay my man a visit, and once we get there, I'm going to need for you to tell my man face to face that you are not going to see him any fucking more. Do you understand me? Brandi nodded her head. Yadira raised the gun so that it was pointed toward her forehead. And you're going to drive us over there, Yadira exclaimed, pushing Brandi in the direction of her parked vehicle. Let's go. The bewildered Brandi painstakingly followed Yadira's orders. An eerie chill ran through Brandi's body as she pressed the keyless alarm to open the passenger door to her vehicle. Everything was happening so fast, and Brandi didn't understand why it was even happening at all. For one fleeting moment, she thought about running away from Yadira, but with the state of mind that the deranged woman was in, she decided not to take that chance. And how lucky was she? Brandi was glad that she didn't have her young grandson when Yadira rolled up with that gun. If that were the case, things would have definitely gotten ugly. Brandi slowly slid into the driver's side of her car. As soon as Yadira got in on the other side, she poked the gun into Brandi's side. Yadira slammed the passenger door closed. Now hurry up and get to Sean's house, bitch. And you better not try shit, or else I promise you will regret the very day that you were born, she yelled. Brandi reluctantly started her vehicle up, making her way to Sean's Bedford-Stuyvesant home. As she whipped her Audi through the light traffic on Pennsylvania Avenue, she was almost too afraid to even breathe the wrong way. I cannot fucking believe that Sean had the nerve to choose your tired $5 ass over me, Yadira said. She pushed the gun deeper into Brandi's right side. You just don't know how much I hate you, Brandi. You just don't know, girl, she added, drifting off into a zone. Brandi kept her eyes on the road and didn't say one word to Yadira. Getting killed by a female stalker was not the way that she pictured herself leaving the earth. By the time Brandi and Yadira arrived in front of Sean's house, it was 7:15 p.m., and she was a ball of nerves. The drive from her East New York residence to Sean's house was such a harrowing experience for her. What was normally a 20-minute drive seemed like hours, and she desperately tried to figure out what her next move was going to be. The sound of Yadira's voice startled Brandi. She was ordered to take the key out of the ignition and get out of the car. No funny business, bitch, or else I will blow your motherfucking brains out, Yadira warned, as if she was reading her mind. She kept the gun pointed at Brandi while she walked around the vehicle. I am so sick of you basic chicks acting like y'all better than somebody, Yadira said, out of the blue. What makes you think that you could compete with me, huh, Brandi? She asked. Brandi glared at Yadira and just shook her head. She could feel herself losing patience with Yadira and all of her dramatics. The old Brandi would have never tolerated this behavior from any woman or man for that matter. She instantly regretted not handling the erratic, lovesick lunatic after their first run-in. All of a sudden, Yadira grabbed Brandi and shoved the gun into the small of her back while pushing her toward Sean's house. They approached the steps located at the lower level of the brownstone. Meanwhile, Brandi tried her hardest to hold her composure. She had a few guns pulled on her back in the day, but never had she felt more defenseless than she did at that moment. It was clear that the mentally unstable Yadira had finally gone off the deep end. Brandi rang Sean's doorbell, while Yadira lurked in the dark corner with the gun pointed directly at her head. The clueless Sean was downstairs relaxing in his family room. He was stretched out on the couch while sipping on some Hennessy and Coke and watching the ESPN channel on TV. The sound of the downstairs doorbell startled Sean. Who the fuck could that be? He hadn't been expecting any visitors, but he wasn't stupid. The security-conscious Sean quickly walked over to his bar and grabbed his rugger. Then he slowly walked over to the door with the gun in his right hand. Who is it? He asked in a stern voice. It's me, babe, Brandi softly replied from the other side of the locked door. Sean smiled at the sound of Brandi's sweet voice. Oh, it's my baby, he said to himself. The Rikers Island correction officer tucked his off-duty firearm into the waistband of his jeans and opened the door. Just as he was about to hug Brandi, the smile on his face instantly disappeared. The wide-eyed Yadira had emerged from the dark corner with the gun still aimed at Brandi's head. What the fuck is this? Sean asked.